Still says shut. There we are, live. We are now live. Hooray! Right, we are the Mad Scientists. I am Mad Frankie. This is my Igor Violet over here. Woohoo! And together we make the Mad
I gotta
Scientists.
turn off volume. There we go. Okay. I had a feedback. Okay. There we go. Okay. Here we are. Hey.
Woohoo!
Woo. Let's say hi to everyone. Okay.
Hello, everybody.
Well,
Hello, Violet. Hello, Liz. Hello, me. Hello, Paula. Hello, Johnny. Hello, Eddie. Hello, Colleen. Woohoo! Oh,
what she
lovely
said,
to
hi everyone. Welcome.
right. You can see this lovely art of Violet's there. You can see that beautiful pattern, that fantastic pattern. That is, she has turned that into a laser print and it worked beautifully, absolutely wonderfully. And I want one.
Let me get that.
She says she was everyone. And I've got my bits here. And you know, I've done this one. Well, I painted another one as well, so I've got another one to go with it. So because it looks a bit uneven, so I thought if I've got two, then it's going to balance out. Oh, that's the shrunk down quarter, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, and what I did is this is the print that I went too light. So we know this isn't going to laser print well. But what I did is I wanted it.
Hello, Miriam.
Yep.
Tongue in it.
Hi,
Miriam.
And what I did is
Trish. They're all popping in. It's Sharon. Hello, Sharon. Go on. Sorry. I'll be quiet now.
I'm like, you're doing to me what I do to you. It's okay.
Kathy. Go on. Go on.
Okay. Well, we've seen PM Artist Studio and use the laser print by putting it down on the gel plate and doing a transfer, right?
Yeah.
And I did that. This works. I have a laser printer, so this works. I'm trying to find my words to say this correctly and not sound like a doofus. But anyway, I had these prints that I showed you last week that I was just like,
gel print, yeah.
I didn't know what to do with them, where I wanted to go. Kind of knew. And then Mariah gave me a few ideas, like block it out and cut it down. And that led me to thinking, well, kind of wish I could have put something on it, like a laser print or something, put that down. And then I thought, well, why can't I do that? Why can't I run this completed piece through the printer and print the print on there that I designed? So I took this is the laser print. I took that and I pulled a quarter of it, probably just a quarter section of it, and enlarged it and printed it out, run this through the printer and printed it out on this. So now if I cut this out where I want, I feel like I've got a little more to work with. And
who's Keith Harding? Paula, who's Keith Harding? Paula says definitely Keith Harding feel, right? It's fab.
I don't know Keith Harding, but I'll take your word for it.
Keith Harding.
Yeah. I mean, it was just a thought. This isn't a scan. The painty part is not a scan. Fran said scan it and print it out and then do it. But I didn't feel like playing with all that colored ink this time. I could do it, but I didn't feel like playing with it. This was a bad painty pull. See the paper?
It wasn't bad. You just thought it was bad, but it wasn't.
In that area. So it was worth
lovely.
It was worth doing a practice print on. So
thanks, Eddie.
Yeah. So I thought it worked really well. I mean, like I said, I didn't use the laser print as a laser print, but if I did, it would have worked really well.
You printed it on top of that gel print using your laser printer, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, she promised me some of the laser prints. So, hi, Acme, so that I can try it out on the gel plate as well to see what happens.
Yeah, you
because
will get a copy of this and anything else you want. I will send to you. No problem.
hooray,
All originals. So you get all
isn't
the
it
copies you
lovely
want.
knowing an artist?
But yeah, this one, the paint and all went through the printer. So I did. This isn't a printed piece. The paint on here is the actual pull from the gel plate. So I put it through the printer, taking a chance because I know it's toner and it uses heat, and it's fine. It worked just fine. So now I know if I wanted to put it down and put this over it, you know, I feel, which is why you see this is lighter than this, because I pulled down the opacity of this
Yeah.
in Photoshop before I put it on this print. Otherwise, it would have been way too dark. It
Too
would have been,
dominant. Yeah. Yeah.
yes, too dominant. A good word. I didn't want it that. I wanted it to kind of be there, but not too much in your face. So now I can still do more stuff over it, and it's there in the background.
Yep.
I like it. I like it. Yes, you will get all the laser prints you want. You just gotta tell me what.
Oh, hey, Heather.
Thank you, everyone. And then I was crocheting.
Hooray. Those are nice. I like that one on the left. Mind you, I like all of them, but I want the one on that one. Yes.
You like
That one. Yes.
I didn't picture you even. What would you do with these?
I don't know. I just said I liked it. I'm sorry.
Okay, it goes in your box.
Don't make me think.
Okay.
Well, you can always paint them with copper, and
Yeah,
give them some verdigris, and they turn into this marvelous piece of metal, don't they?
absolutely. I would suggest anyone that I send anything like this to, feel free to experiment and do that. Paint it, ink it, spray it, whatever you want. Get at it. And then
Hi,
show it.
Teresa. Hi, Kathy. 2 more people popped in.
Yay!
We're
Thank you, everyone, for being here. Okay, let's get on with it.
Okay.
What are you doing? I'm going to stop my camera. There you are.
Okay.
What
And
are
I
you
pop
doing
back.
over there?
Well, I'm still doing things with this. So far, I have attached that because I thought, you wouldn't be able to see what it's gonna look like. You could unless it was actually attached. So I have attached it with. I used this one over here, which is heavy body gel, right? Which is what I would use for all the rest of these anyway. But before we start all that, I just wanted to show you these. Now, these are quite old pieces.
Okay, hold up. Pull the camera back a little bit or put that down because too much of it's off. There you go. Oh, wow.
There you go.
Oh, wow.
It was done a long time ago. It's got lift out, where you put a stencil on and lift out the ink color. Because it was sprayed with inks, like it's probably bittersweet vine there by the look of it. And then I've put pieces of stamped tissue down as well, all those. And I then, when I'd finished, I then sealed it with Mod Podge, which was a big mistake because it just stuck together.
Oh, yeah.
Wax paper to keep it apart. Well, I've since discovered that you can use acrylic wax, which is something I bought when I was at a workshop at Birds in the Barn, just near here. And they were doing a paper artsy workshop, and I was having fun with them. And I bought it when I was in the shop there. And I had no idea why I bought it. I had a reason when I bought it, but I can't remember. It's probably something that was said in the workshop about it, and I cannot remember what it was. So I had this acrylic wax, which is Colorcraft, but you can get other mix of acrylic wax, and it's just like a sort of like thin cream, really.
Like a gel?
And you just no, it's a bit thinner than that, more like a thin cream. Like I say, that's the consistency of it. And I just painted it over the the Mod Podge was, and then I closed it for a week. I did both of these, and I closed it for a week and just left it with other things on it, and it's fine. It's absolutely just fine. Both of them are just not sticking together. They're lovely. It's like I finally found a cure. So there you go.
Sheen on it.
Sorry? No, the sheen was on it anyway from the Mod Podge,
Ah,
but it preserved the sheen, so that's fine. I don't mind that so much. I wonder if you can get a matte acrylic wax, but of course, if you don't want it to be gloss, all you've got to do is sand it. That's it. You just sand the surface and you get a matte finish. In fact, I've got some sandpaper over there. I could have a go, but I'm not entirely sure where I put the sandpaper. Somewhere over there.
yeah, that's what Mariah says. A cure for the Mod Podge stick.
Yeah, and you do need it when you've got pages of a journal that you were starting to use, and then suddenly felt, well, I can't use that anymore. It's rubbish.
Yeah.
So I've got a book I can use again, and I can now cover and do things with the outside, because at the moment it's just this black thing. So that'll be fun to do. Right, back where we were. Now I've got some things here that I know where I want to put them, and others where I really don't. So this is a piece that I was going to put somewhere on here. And if I put it there like that, it stands up quite nicely. I like that. But or I might put it somewhere in the middle. I'm not sure. But I wanted to go just there in the middle. I've already glued it together. I've just got to glue it down to the box. And we've already got this piece on here. But I've got a piece of it left, because it was too wide for the whole thing. So I've got that piece that I can do something with. I could cut it in half and put a bit there and a bit there if I wanted. I've also got this piece that was an artist's keeping card a long time ago. And it was made with slug tape, which is this stuff. And I just put loads of bits of tape on various directions. I did do it in more than one direction, and then I went over it with either the blunt end of a pen, like a biro or something that's run out of ink, and you can use that as a tool, or a proper metal tool, or whatever, or a Pagamo tool. I've used those before as well, or even a pencil. But of course, a pencil's going to leave a slight trace of lead, but it's possible. But using an old pen is what I've often done. And that gives you a really nice tool. So I can get these little holes, not quite holes, but indentations. That's the word. And then I put a stencil with numbers on it. And I put through stencil butter, I think, or was it eyes ink? I think it was the eyes ink one, not stencil butter, but eyes ink paste, texture paste they call it. And it was in this bluish colour. And I thought that was going to go really nice with copper. And then while I was playing with this and putting patina on it, a blob went on there. And I thought, well, why not? Because I do like the patina. So I just sprayed that with some as well. And it came out really nice. It goes really well with the numbers. The numbers are a slightly different colour to the patina, but it really blends. You can still see the 3 through it, but it really blends quite nice. I think that's a really good thing. So either that's going to be one of the cards in the box, or it might become something on the side or the back. I could cut it in half and have two pieces, one each side. And I've got this piece that I want to put on. It's I don't know what it was, but it's obviously been somewhat damaged and squished. Probably a car rolled over it or something. You can see how it's nearly separated, but it is still attached. So
I won't say what I see, but we'll go. Moving on.
But you would. You would. And then I've got this piece, which, if you remember, was from the other one that I can't find at the moment. I was making another one of these little boxes, and this is the cast-off bit. This is the bit I used to hold, to stop the cut from going through this box, but actually going through this. So it would have attached like that, you see. And it was just a separate piece. It wasn't actually attached to it. That's the wrong word to use. It was a separate piece that I used to stop the dye from cutting through where I didn't want it to. It cut this instead. So I've now got this piece, and I painted it with copper and I did the patina, and I really like it. I'm just not sure where I'm going to put it, but it's something that looks really good. I can't put it there like that because this is going to take some wear going in and out if I'm going to use this as a box, storage box. So I've got to be careful what I put here. I might put a piece of copper foil on there, which will be a bit stronger than this, which is slug tape here. And that doesn't matter so much because
I'm getting there, Colleen. Sooner or later, she's going to take a breath, and then I'll jump in there with the. Oh, there we are. I know you breathe in between somewhere. Colleen wants to know the copper tape. She missed all of that. So the copper tape, what is it? Where do you get it? And
that's not what Colleen says.
Well, it was, if you go up above, she has the question.
Violet, what was the copper tease?
No, yes, but if you go above that,
further up.
What was the copper tape at the 1:15 p.m. stamp? What was the copper tape?
It's called, I call it slug tape. It is sold as slug tape. It's copper tape made of real copper with adhesive on the other side. And what you do is you tape it round your flower pot, around the top of your flower pot, and the slugs try and crawl up and they go, oh, I don't like this surface, and they go away again. It doesn't hurt them, but it causes an electrical charge, a really tiny electrical charge that they don't like, so they won't pass over it.
And around
protects
here
your plants.
US, it's just copper tape, and you can buy it in the hardware store, in the plumbing department, or like for us at Home Depot or Menards. And you may even find it in different widths.
I don't know if you can buy it here in a plumbing place, but as I can get it in a garden shop, I haven't bothered looking. So
there you go.
There you go. I got it in a slightly larger size as well.
Okay, I'm going back over here in the naughty chair with Paula. Me and Paula are
okay.
We're in the naughty chair.
Yes, you be good people over there on the naughty chair.
Sure.
Exactly. So yeah, I've got various bits.
Okay, here's a thought. Kathy says it's like they use in stained glass. It's like that because you guys.
It's not quite as strong. It's a bit thinner than that. Right. I know what you mean because I've used it.
Does stained glass, so she knows.
Now, Ian and I both went to a stained glass workshop, and he did the stained glass with the lead, and I did the stained glass method with the copper tape. So I know I've felt the copper tape, and I know that it's a little bit firmer than slug tape. Just a bit thicker. That's all.
Yeah, we drown slugs in beer.
Right. So let's pop this one. I'm going to do a bit of, I hope if I can keep going, I'm all right at the moment. Do a bit of gel plate later, but at the moment, what am I getting that out for? You're an idiot. Well, I was just opening this. That's silly. I know I love copper, but really, what I wanted was that.
Sugar plum. We're going to say sugar
plum. Sugar plum.
That's Mariah's word, sugar plum. We're going to replace it. I'm going to train you. I'm just saying. I'm
going to say that word. I'm just putting some jollops of glue on here.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about them either, Trish. I'm done. Let's talk about fairies and goblins and pixies and potions. Let's talk about potions.
Oh yeah. I showed you the what's-its I found, didn't I?
Yes, you did. I was excited. I'm like, yay, she found them.
I do have some different coloured ones, but I haven't been able to find those yet. So I've only got the little pale lilac ones. But there's nothing wrong with pale lilac.
So you're off screen wherever you are.
Sorry.
There you go. You're just
I'm
oh,
only
you're just
using
doing
glue.
that. No big excitement. Nobody, you guys aren't missing anything.
Unless you're glue fanatics, you're not missing a thing.
Carry on.
You won't miss a thing. Yeah, especially if I don't sing. Now, so I've got that where I want it. Now I'm lining it up with this because I want some balance with this. There's going to be a lot of imbalance, I dare say, but I'm just lining that up there.
And where's that other piece you said you were going to put up at the top center? That'll help.
Oh, that piece, eh? The copper teas piece.
Carla, I bet you could. I forget who. Maybe it was Peg from Two Old Crows. She took some. I have rolls and rolls of the wide silver tape, and she took some and taped it down on like tags or whatever until it, covered the tag. And I think she ran it through the embossing folder then. So yes, you could probably run the slug tape, the copper tape that Fran showed through the embosser too, um, either before or after you use it, depending on how you're going to use it.
Well, if you put it on a card like I did, you could then run the card through the embosser. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, yeah.
No problem at all.
Did I tell you I had a thought for my birthday this year for my wish list?
Ooh.
Something I've been saying I really never wanted
Oh, yes.
because I got too many things already. I don't have the room.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, dye thingy. What is the word I want? The dye. Um,
Die cutting machine?
yes, thank you.
Like a whatever mine was is can't remember. Uh, what the heck is mine?
Yeah, I don't know. That's why I was trying to think of what yours was, and I
It's
don't
a
remember.
thingy pro. A thingy pro.
Oh, okay.
It'll
Well,
come to me in a minute or two. I'll let you know.
I've got months and months to ponder it, but it was like, all right, woman, do you really want one?
Now
No,
I
just
want to use
stencils
pieces.
to make. I don't want it for stencils because I use my silhouette to cut stencils when I need stencils or I need a thingy pass. Thingy pros. Eddie says he loves the thingy pros. I use my silhouette to cut out templates and stencils. I was thinking of
Sissy.
getting the machine for embossing.
I think mine's a Sissix. Is it a Sissix?
I don't have a Cricut, Miriam, but yes, I know you can. I have a silhouette. Um, yeah, the Big Shot and the Vagabond are two that came into my mind.
Big shot. That's mine.
That's what you have?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mine's a Big Shot Pro, so it can take the long um, cutting plate.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yes, I saw that for some things. Yeah, by Sizzix. Yeah. Okay, those are the words I know. Those are the names I know. Yeah, I basically for a die cutter, Kathy. I don't use die cuts a lot, but like I said, I have the silhouette if I want to cut something, and if I want just a little piece and don't want to set up the silhouette, I have a pasta machine, and I just run my die cutting plate through the pasta machine. It's GE, good enough. Um, No, I was thinking of it for embossing because the I could run embossing folders through the pasta machine too, but I just thought, something for my birthday. Just trying to think.
Right, I'm going to let that set now. I've put those together, those two. They're not going to go that way around. They're going to go flat. So that's that.
Yeah, pasta machine. Paula, the pasta machine I used for my polymer clay. So, and it the only time I really use it is to because my hands can't work fresh clay as well as they used to. My hands hurt. I know you can, Teresa, but you've already sent me so much. You need to quit doing that. Um, you want my birth date? It's in August. It's way over in August. By the way, Trish, um, you and Evie, well, Evie's not here, but Evie, I sent it in Evie's name. You'll get a package tomorrow. I sent you some happy mail. No, Teresa always when I needed die cuts or something, Teresa sent me. I would just say, Teresa, do you have any of these? Instead of me going to buy them and trying to run them through my pasta machine, or I only needed two little pieces. I'm not setting up the silhouette for that. I just message Teresa and she fills an envelope for me, the woman. But I'm good, Teresa. I'm
How can
good.
you say that like it's a swear word?
What?
Woman. The woman.
Well,
I just love it.
sorry. There's other words like chicky chicky, little.
Yeah.
You gotta stop doing that. So it's a generalization, don't you know?
Yeah.
I adore you, Teresa. You know I do.
I didn't mean it like anything but fun.
I know. It's your day to give me a hard time, isn't it?
Now, I'm not sure that's going to go on there now. I don't know if it will. I've kind of run out of room on the top.
It's so nice to see you here. Thank you for being
It's
here.
a nice piece. Huh? Oh, hi. Who? What? Hi, Diane. Hi, Kathy.
Diane and Kathy and Trish and Teresa and Gretchen,
Gretchen, hi. Yeah.
Heather and Liz and Kathy and Mariah and Paula and
True, but I'm not all sure how Violet meant it.
Suzanne
Sue.
and
Is that Sue us? Is
yes,
that Suzanne? Oh, hi,
yes,
Janice.
and
Hi,
Janice.
Sue. Hi,
Hi,
Diane.
Janice. Wenches. Yes, I see. That's the word. I've used that word, and then I thought, well, maybe that's some people might take that as an offense, and so I switched to woman. But yeah, I usually say, I even call myself, well, you silly wench. You know, it's a good
You
word.
can't say that. You can't say that. Can't say that. If I can't say idiot, I'd say silly wench.
I can't
Yeah,
teach.
now.
You're not the boss of me.
Oh, okay.
This is a one-way street here, woman.
I think I'm going to put that one on there. Let's see if I can get that one to stick down.
Don't you dare, Teresa. You know better than that. Don't make me come down there and are you back home or are you in Michigan? Yeah, Gretchen says your blue, your box, it's more than just blue, Gretchen. It's like tie-dye 70s colors. It's really cool. Oh yeah, let's change the subject. Let's talk about Miriam's video, her broadcast. She took us for a walk.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and to the beach. And I loved it. I actually went on Google and found where she was and found the Amigos restaurant and found where she was. And of course, I couldn't see as much, even Street View, I couldn't see as much as Miriam showed. So I really enjoyed that, Miriam. Really enjoyed that. Thank you. Yeah, it was a beautiful little walk to the beach with Miriam.
Right, I'm going to stick that one down like that.
Oh,
I'm going to do the same.
you turned them. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to do the same over here with this one. So I'm using a bit of this. Now, this is raised up, so you've got to make sure you get glue on the raised area. Otherwise, it isn't going to, it's not going to stick. So I've got to get it on that area there. Doesn't matter if I get some down in the dip as well, but it's got to be on that raised area.
Yeah.
And I like to put some on this bit as well because that's going to help. Every little bit helps when you've got something that's a bit... Because you're using gel, you can let it sort of heat up, which is good. Whereas if you're using a liquid glue, it's not anything like as well.
Carla, I have a couple rolling pins and I have used them to try to do a die cut. And honestly, my hands are so swollen and sore and hurt so much. I have no strength to push down that hard. It would be easier for me to back my car over it. So
yeah, that's another method.
Yeah, the pasta machine is working, but then the thing with that now is that I have to crank it, and that the last time I did that really hurt my hands because
I'm going to try and line this up to be about the same sort of angle, round about there like that.
Yep.
There we go. So it's about the same sort of angle.
Yes,
I don't want everything to be matching, but it'd be nice to have some.
We talked. Paula wants to know if you've seen the April color combo. Yes, Paula, she has.
Yes, I have.
About it. I'll let Fran tell you more.
Well, I've got some. I watched Ceri's video on it, and I really like his method. I've seen it before, and I've sort of thought about it before. But I used to do that sort of thing, building up on one plate when I first started doing gel plating, and it's been so long since I did it. I really wanted to have another go at it. So I thought that's what I would do today. I do a bit of that. I don't know if I'll manage to do anything in orange and pink, but you never know your luck. We'll see. Now, I got that to go on there like that. Just let me see what I'm doing. Like that. Now, I'm just going to...
point it in a little bit more. I guess maybe you... Instead of straight down, like I thought the spine, the tines there were going to come to an angle.
What, like that?
No, inwards.
Inwards.
Yeah, like that.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Yeah. No, where's the other one? Oh, there is.
See how it flows with the other ones that are angled?
Yeah. I was putting it like that, wasn't I? But then when I get the glue in my hand, it's all sort of desperate times, and you do things in a hurry, and quite often you forget what you were thinking. That's why it's good to have an Igor to tell you what you're thinking.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah. There you go.
There we go. That should stick down nicely. Now, I want to do something with this. I don't know if I'll do it that way.
I'll
do it that way. But I like that bit. I like that bit. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do on the other side, whether I'm going to use that bit. Or that bit. I'll have to paint that properly. It's only got...
Paula said something that it wasn't a rude comment.
What? Really?
She says the doodah top middle. The doodah top middle looks like one of those Victorian top middle. Okay, yeah, was thinking the one below it. It looks like one of those Victorian Water Street taps. Come fill up your bottles.
It could be. Don't know.
That's the naughty.
I think I stick this one down and then come back and think about this side, because I'm not sure. I mean, there might be a piece missing. I've got that. I don't know about that. Don't know. So I'll put that one there, and we'll think about the other piece.
If you put that one there, put it at an angle like the other two.
No, I don't want to put it at an angle.
No, you don't?
No, I don't. No. See, if something's got at an angle, it has function. There's a reason, a technical reason for doing that. But this, well, it's got a technical reason not to.
Okay.
So I'm going to add enough glue in that little hollow to make sure that there's enough, right? So it's going to be a little bit proud. Otherwise, there's nothing to grab onto the.
Diane, would the Vagabond do embossing? Because
It does.
does it? Yeah, she says it's a die cutting machine using metal dies, but it
And
doesn't
it does
emboss,
embossing.
right?
Well, Tim Holtz has used it for doing things with the texture phaser. They're embossing folders and with ordinary embossing folders. Yes, he has.
That would be why I would like the Vagabond, Anne, because it's electric and I don't have to crank. Again, like I said, my hands are the swelling has gone down today, but it's early in the day still. Um, Hi, Barbara. Hi, Lisa. I didn't see you come in. I'm sorry.
There we go. Right, I'm just going to wipe some of that away because it's too much.
Does it dry clear?
Yeah, I want it sitting there.
Yeah.
It's neater if it's not visible. I mean, there's bits in there that I can't do a lot about, and it's going to dry
Oh,
clear, so
great,
it doesn't matter that much.
Mariah. Terrific. Mariah's getting the Vagabond 2 used from
Mhm.
Sandra. Way to go. Hi,
Mhm.
Beth.
I tried to get one, but it's a lot of money for a machine for which there is no guarantee if you import it into this country. And
Oh,
one, they don't sell it in this country from somewhere that you've got to sort of you've got to get some company, some little shop to get it for you, bring it into this country with the American plug on, and it's up to you what you do with it when you get there.
yeah.
So I
Yeah.
didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. I thought I'm not paying that much money and then having it not work because I think you've also got to get a transformer for it in this country. So it's like, what? No.
Well, I'm taking uh eyeball notes of what you guys are talking about. The Vagabond is electric and it's a woohoo according to
Yep.
Mariah. Then there's the Gemini Junior, which is electric too, according to Colleen.
Yep.
Right.
You can do the same thing on a um, whatever the heck mine is, which is the hand cranky one, the big shot.
The big
And
shot.
I mean, I've got trouble with my hands, but I tell you, that moves so simply, that thing, that it's no problem at all. It really isn't.
Keep that in mind. Well, maybe one time we'll when we're off playing, you'll show me. You'll actually show me. Not now. Like
I'm
I
not
said,
happy.
my birthday's in August, so I've got plenty of time to think about it if I want to spend the money and if I want to add another appliance to my craft room.
I'm just going to make a new one of these because I'm not happy with that mold on the top there. Look,
And I can
I
window
don't want
shop.
it getting in my pot.
Diane, that's the thing. I always said, no, I didn't want one. I didn't want one. I always, like I said, I always turn around and message Teresa, and she's the dye queen. I mean, that woman has so many dyes and bits and pieces. I love watching her play with it and create. So if
She's
I
a
need anything,
tyro.
I just message Teresa, and she sends me an
Hi,
envelope.
Lisa. Oh, hello, Mariah. I didn't realize you were here. I'm not looking up at the chat very much.
Oh, good idea, Anne.
Yeah.
Anne says if I want to see the Big Shot and Vagabond side by side to do a video call with
Mm-hmm.
her. Mariah has the hand crank cuddle bug. It takes some work.
Paula, she uses a pasta machine. She could drive her car over it, but she's not tried it yet. I keep telling her she could.
Well, I'm afraid I'll break the embossing folder, you know?
Nah, it's only plastic.
Well, that's true. Oh, I can show
Get one
everybody.
from that new shop you found, a nice cheapy one, and
Well,
try it
and they
under the
do
car.
have one, and that's why it popped into my mind. They do have a really cheapy one there, and I'm thinking, I do. I'm gonna while you're down there, we can't even see what you're doing. I'm gonna bring my camera up and show off what I got from that cheapy shop. I'm so excited.
I'm just cutting this.
You can watch me instead of her. I got a new
Yeah,
brayer. I got a giant brayer. We shall see if it works. It's like what, 7 inches? About 7 inches. Yay! I got a giant brayer. Everybody see it? Raise your hand. Say yes if you
lovely.
see it. Yeah, I got a big boy brayer. Hey! And I was showing Fran already, so she's seen everything. I got rice paper. Woohoo! I don't know what brand it is. It's just from the cheapo shop, but it's from Shanghai. So it's Shanghai Marie painting material, but it feels so nice. So I can't wait to get over there and play with it. Yay! Rice paper. Beth, you have a spellbinder? I've never heard a 2.5 inch wide spell. I've never heard of that.
That's very small, 2.5 inches.
2.5 inches. That's like a ATC card. Isn't that great?
Yeah.
Isn't that beautiful?
Excuse me.
I can't wait to get it all painty, ugly up.
Yeah. Make it look professional.
Yeah, yeah, that's the word. Yeah.
That's better. All I was doing was replacing the mouldy top from inside the lid of my uh, heavy body gel. That's all. Oh, there it is.
Oh,
That's all I was doing. I just cut it out of a bit of card, out of a bit of that, and just bunged it in. So I didn't, because I didn't want the mold going into the gel and making it useless. So I went off, chuck that piece in the bin, and we'll go back to you. You were showing things. Go on.
oh, I was just going to show these two things, just the rice paper and the brayer. The rest of it is, it's all right. It's no big deal.
It's lovely. Show the nice stamps you got.
The stamp.
Yeah. I'll
Oh.
tell you what, you show the stamps, I'll got the loo.
All right. Okay, you do that. All right.
Yeah.
You take a
Just to
breather.
be on the safe side.
All right, I'll bring me back up. There I am. So everybody's talking about this new cheapo store, and Sharon sent me the link for it last fall. Sharon, was it? It's been a while, but I think it was last year, and I never got around to it, checking it out. But in the meantime, I've seen that turtle-looking piece on the table. Probably is a turtle-looking piece, or it's a scrap rag, but I think it's a turtle piece. We'll attack her about it when she comes back. Um, but I never got around to doing anything, Sharon, until the other day. I've seen so many people post videos about, oh, I went shopping and this is what I got, and they seem to be happy with it. So I decided I was gonna check it out. I was looking for something. Oh, I was looking for the brayer. I wanted the brayer, and the rest came along with it. So anyway, I got this nice stamp. Let me open it and show you. This one. You see that? Dragonfly. I thought, and the feather. Isn't that pretty? I like it. There. And then I got this stamp, which is quite a bit bigger, obviously. 5x7? I'd say around 5x7. This one I really love. It's steampunky. It's got a flying winged robot thingy in the middle, and then gears and cogs around. I really like that. And then I got a couple cheap stencils. They're all right, but mostly I wanted one that was just open. I didn't care about the flowers, but it's open. And then this one is supposed to be bark. I just wanted to see what they were made of, how they were made. So I haven't used them yet. I just got them all this stuff this morning. And then I got some I want to say it's satin cord, but I'm not going to guarantee it's satin. So I can do some macrame. I have some macrame projects I want to do. So I got 3 colors of that. And I got it from the cheap shop like we were talking about. So we'll see how it goes. So far so far it feels fine. They don't feel real cheapy or anything, so we shall see how it goes. But they were all good prices, like 68 cents for that. Oh, my other favorite thing. I stab my fingers. I do slow stitching and I stab my fingers. This is why I don't do, like Beth, I don't do, say it for me, Beth. Fiber. What you do, poking the wool. Because I stabbed myself. I don't know how many times. So now I've got these beautiful thimbles. Felting. Thank you, Beth. So now I got these thimbles so I can do slow stitching without stabbing my fingers. I really like them. I think they're jewelry. So we shall see. Oh, Fran's back. I heard her sneak in. We shall see. I don't usually do something like that. That was purchases like that from AliExpress or Wish or anything. But I thought I'd give this place a try. It took me a week. I ordered it on a Sunday a week ago yesterday, and I got it all this morning. Very nice. Kumihimo. If I haven't, I probably have and didn't know I did it, Carla. If you want to learn felting, watch Beth. She makes it fun. She makes it silly and fun. I don't think this is Art Advantage. This came from that same cheapo place. I thought I'd try it. What? Oh, Marie's. We said it was Marie's because Fran asked me. It's Marie's. So you bought non-art stuff mostly? Yeah, exactly. Just what I'm seeing here I'm happy with, but we'll see how this rice paper works and how the stamps hold up. Because I was looking for some stamps to put on like those painty papers that you saw. And the cording is just, I'm building a box to do. I'm going to use some of the dollar store burlap. I'm going to pull the wires out and I'm going to use the burlap to make a snippet roll, a slow snippet roll. And I'm just putting bits of, here's a slipper. I made one baby slipper and I never made the other.
Oh, you got to make the other one.
I never got around to it. But anyway, and I've got bits of things that I'm going to put on the snippet roll. So I'm creating a box for it. All right, let me bring you back.
I'm back. Right. Well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to set this up. And where's the other bit? That bit. Those 2 pieces. And I'm going to repaint that a couple of times. So I'll do that first. And then I'm going to do some gel printing. Because I've just gone and got myself a pad of A3 paper, sketchpad paper.
Sketchpad paper.
Which is 140 GSM.
A snippet roll. I'll have to.
So I'll have a go with that. Right, and I'm just going to paint this one.
It's just a In the old days, they would have a parchment paper roll. What do they call that? A scroll. A scroll. So it's a snippet roll is just kind of like a scroll. It's like fabric or whatever rolled in a ball or around a spool. What Fran? What do you call spools, Fran? What do you call those?
Cotton reels.
Cotton reels. Thank you. And in this case, it's just a strip of fabric, just a long strip of fabric or paper. It could be paper. Yes, Sharon. And you just doodle on it or stitch on it, slow stitching, just different designs, but it's random. I'll tell you who I've seen do a beautiful snippet roll recently. I think it was Canadian artisan Carol McDonald did one recently, the most recent one I've seen. I mean, this woman laid back stitching. I love watching her what she comes up with. So, but usually
So,
it's a strip of fabric that you sew or a strip of paper that you doodle on, and then you roll it up and on a
and you
uh,
can add paper to it if you want.
yeah, you can add dimensional objects to it. It doesn't have to be just yarn or thread. You could add charms or like rivets or washers or brads, whatever. It's whatever you want to do. It's a very soothing thing to sit and just slow stitch, and there are no rules. Yeah, I have a lot of um that like the adding machine tape paper. I have rolls, two giant rolls. And the problem with it is that it's like receipts, your receipts that you get in the stores. The problem is if you realize it, even the ones on some of your labels, when you get a label, a box from Amazon or somewhere and it's got a label on it, if you heat it, I'll heat mine off a box like this box. This box had a label on it. And I just went upstairs and used my heat gun to heat the label so I could peel it off without just you can't see what I'm showing you.
I'm
Dummy.
sorry.
No, that's you. Don't do anything. But it was on this box and I was trying to peel it off without tearing the box. And I tore it a little bit. So I went upstairs and got the heat gun and heated it and peeled it off easily. The thing is, if those receipts, they turn black.
Black. Yep.
And my understanding that is be careful of exposing yourself to any fumes off of that because it's not good for your lungs. And yet they still sell them and you still get like a grocery receipt from Walmart or wherever and they're using those that paper that does that. Fax machine. I have a fax machine, a box of fax machine paper rolls. So that's what it's called, fax machine. Yeah, you could do that. Just like I said, I'm this box is going to have to be go bigger. This isn't going to do it. I'm going to need a bigger box, and I'm just going to throw stuff in here for stuff that I think I might want to sew on to the um, snippet roll. You know, this is a piece of that yarn that I made the scarves for Patricia and Mariah. There's a little piece left here, and I'll throw that on there. There's some really ugly pink thread. Yep, that's going to get buried on there. I'm going to take this slipper apart and maybe use some of this. And then I've got little fabric scraps from they were samples from a curtains drapery company. So I saved those. So stuff will go in here that I'll put on my snippet roll. Little strips of fabric, you know. Somehow I'll use them. If you see what Carol does, you would be she'll do a whole storyline. I think she did a whole year, one a month for a whole year on a snippet roll, and it's beautiful. Thermal paper. Thank you, Gretchen. That's exactly what I have is thermal paper, and it sits in the box upstairs in a corner because I don't really use it unless I have to. Yep, Eddie.
Good.
Thank you.
Craft and lunch.
She's over there making noise. We got to see what she's doing.
No, it's only a craft and lunch. It's all right.
Oh, well, that's when we find things.
True.
Kate at
Right,
the last
I'm just
house.
hiding.
Yes. Yes, Kate is. Oh, I love watching Kate. Or she takes. I go for a walk with Kate when she's out walking. Yeah. There you go, Barbara. Barbara knows what I mean. Yep, snippet rolls.
So I'm going to pick these and get rid of them because we just let this lot dry and set. And there, I just picked up the one that was painty. I'm going to have to make bigger labels for that one, aren't I?
Yeah,
that's too small.
that's just too small. Well, now that you've got the plate on there, the nameplate.
Yeah, I can do bigger ones. Right, well, that's okay. That's going to be sitting on there. I'll probably get that to sit
Heather,
on there
I'll
as
tell
well.
you how I trace things is I put them up on the window with the light coming through, and then I trace. I have a light box now, but if I don't feel like digging it out, I just put paper up on the window, tape it up, and trace from there. Use the backlight from that. Let me see.
Right.
Wait. Bring it back. Let me see.
What?
Well, I want to get a good look. Yeah, see, you didn't put anything in that one spot. So, okay.
No, well, I painted something ready to go in that spot.
Yeah, okay. All right, gel plate time.
Okay, good.
Great timing. You're almost an hour in. Excellent.
Good. Oh, that's good. Where did I put that stuff? There we are. Now then, that one. Yeah, I've got 2 to pull.
Yep, that's what I did. And
we'll start with this one.
you're going to have to adjust the camera when you get all ready.
Yeah.
There you go.
Right, let's see what we get. Now there are a few little bits left on here, there, bit there. Nothing much.
Nothing
Nothing to worry about because we've got rather a nice print.
Okay, Trish. Wow.
So it doesn't matter which way up you put it. So because I've got things coming at it from every angle, So.
You know what? I always put my print back down on the gel plate, and it takes that curl out of it.
Yeah. All right. I'll do that then, Mummy.
Well,
there you go.
And I hate to see you fussing with it. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Wow.
I was just saying that. I mean, you've got all that lovely iridescent green and blue from the iridescent colours I was using. It turned out nice. I used the flat-ish purple. What was it? The dioxazine purple on that one. So it's turned out quite well. I think it's just about right because it lets the detail shine when you tilt it.
And Barbara says, love the purple and burgundy, but it's not burgundy. I remember we talked about this. It's
no, it was
it probably became so with the purple, but it's
it was naphtha red and some I think there was a touch of the red iron oxide in there somewhere, but it was also, wasn't it one of these? Well, it wasn't that one, it was this one, I think. light red oxide, a little bit of that in there, and
Right.
it was some of the green as well. A bit of this, bit of the metallic green, and some of the fluorescent green in there as well.
Okay, Mariah has an
Green.
announcement.
Oh yeah.
The Hairy Violets will be in the shop this week at the latest Sunday.
Ooh,
Woo.
wonderful.
Thank you, Fran.
Hairy violets, hairy violets. That includes Grandma, that even I haven't played with yet. So there's Grandpa, but Grandma, even I haven't had a play with Grandma yet. Here is Grandma. Grandma has her bag with a box of tissues in it. She's got glasses round her neck. She's got a set of beads, and she's got a bit of a cold, poor darling. Got a little bit there, and she's got a tissue to wipe it with. There you go. There's Grandma.
And Nobby needs and not as much hair as all the others.
Yeah, and a nice stripy scarf.
Scarf, and she eats really well.
Obviously, yeah. Well, maybe she's the grandma for the mum. You know, the mum's a
She
bit on
used
the
to be so much
stout side.
taller, but she got squished a little.
Where's the mum? Oh, there's the mum. Look there. So maybe she's, but she hasn't got much fur. So her feathers. Her feathers are a bit sort of,
That's what
yeah,
happens
pale.
when you get that
Pale.
age.
Yeah, grey, pale. Yeah. So there you are. So that's that one. Right, we can put that to one side for a moment.
Oh, Eddie.
And
Yes.
this
Eddie
one,
says
which
she's
is also hairy
Rubenesque.
violet. What?
Eddie says she's Rubenesque.
Yes.
Heather says she looks like an alien Mary Poppins.
Oh, this is a nice one. This is a nice one.
I don't like my violet cherry.
Yeah, I can't say that, honey.
No, I know.
No, I'm glad you whispered.
Did he?
Yeah, I can tell you later, but I don't want to say it publicly.
I think if anybody turns their volume up, they'll hear it anyway. So here we have Grandpa with his monocle in a pocket. This is Mum. She's a bit cross because she's so put upon by this huge family she's got. And these are the twins. These two. And that's really rather nice, actually. It's got a lovely colour. So I've got a mix of the dioxazine purple and this, and I think the other one as well. It's got some purple in there, so it's probably a bit of this. And it's definitely the high flow version of this quinacridone nickel gold.
There you go.
And I think there might even be a little bit of the, where is it? Hello, where are you? Oh, come back. I forgive you. Red iron oxide. I can't find it. Red iron oxide. Ought to be red iron oxide. I definitely had to go with a bit of the red iron on that. That was what I pulled it with, the red iron oxide. I'm pretty sure it's that.
And I love the way it crazed, the way you have
It does, doesn't it? Because it's the high flow one, it does that. I love the way it does that.
That's why, Barbara. Those are not dots. That's the paint that kind of crazed. It kind of separated on me. Yeah.
It creates cells. I call them cells.
Some people call it blooms. Where the paint
blooms.
blooms.
When it gets this big like this, I call it clouds because it's bigger than the little cells. So it becomes more like clouds, little clouds. It's snowing. There we go. It's snowing.
So are you going to do some pulls now inspired by Ceri?
Yep, I am.
All right.
I'm
going to. I have a question for you then, but let me bring up Ceri's. Let me find Ceri's specific, the one that inspired you, the pink and orange color experiment, right?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna bring I'm going to post a link to that because this is the one to go with the April color combo. And this is the one that inspired Fran. There you go. So when you get
Right.
time, go watch Ceri. He did
I'm just going to go get the big 12 by 12 plate. Hang on.
Okay. I thought he did a great job. I thought he did. Yes, it beads up, Diane. I thought Ceri really pulled it off with the pink and orange there. Very nice. So if you get a chance, save that link. If you need it for later, let me know. I'll private message it to you. Yeah, that's what, well, Barbara, people look at it and call it crazing. They call it blooming. They call it selling. I'm at the point where pick your own name. Hi, Julie. Yeah, he did a great job. He always does, doesn't he?
All right, I brought over the 12 by 12 plate, but I've also brought over one of the big 12 by 14s in case.
It's usually a high flow on a Team Crazing. Yeah, hashtag Team Crazing. It's usually high flow on a well done plate. How to explain that? If your plate needs cleaning or whatever, if it's well used and it needs cleaning, it may not do the beating up as much. Because from what I understand, part of it is the oils from the plate or the whatever the plate is made of helps it do that in addition to the high flow paints. So he is, man. He is a pro.
I also brought out this plate so that we have that as well. I'm going to move that up there. Try not to spill that. And put that out of the way. Don't need that right now. And don't need any of those just now.
So I had a question. In your description of your of today's broadcast, you said today's title was inspired by Marsha Markle, and today's title is Magpie Monday. Now, what about that?
She just said something about magpies, and I thought, there you go. That's another way, an M alliteration word to use for collecting bits. So thank you, Marsha, for giving me that word.
There you go.
I'm going to have to go a little bit taller because this plate is bigger.
Yeah. And then pull, yeah, there you go.
There you go. Not too bad. So what Ceri does is he makes one or possibly two pulls using a second one to pull up bits. But it keeps putting the layers down.
Okay, Carla.
So he was using orange and pink, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a lot of choice in pinks because I'm a pink hater and proud of it. So I've got this orange, which isn't much of it. It's a gold yellow. Other than that, somewhere.
As I recall, without going back to look, he laid down the first layer is completely nothing but pink, just straight on pink.
Yeah, well.
Now, if you recall how you do it, you may want to start with the orange and just add pink as highlights or whatever.
Yeah, well, maybe.
Yeah, she's deliberately doing pink. She's going, this is the April color combo.
Looks orange to me.
Collab this month. Paula does, is there a hashtag to go with it? Do you know the hashtag?
Not often, I don't know.
Because yeah, she's deliberately using pink. So let's not poke the bear here, huh? Let's see where she goes.
Yeah, don't make me angry. Well, I've got this one, cadmium orange hue. That's more orange. I know I've got a better one. Isn't that somewhere I've got the other cheddar, which is a much better orangey one.
Okay, I was gonna thank you, Mariah and Paula. I was going to go over there and, so April at the end. Okay.
Now, alizarin crimson is a kind of pink. And I've got orange Perrinone there. Those are possibilities.
She's got all this orange. She's not pulling a whole lot of pink choices, is she?
I don't have very many pinks. That's my problem.
Well, I don't know if you have your headphones on. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Red and white.
Red and white. Yeah. Uh-huh. Now that's quite a pinky sort of colour. It's almost an orangey colour as well. I think we're gonna have to stick with the only pink I've got there. Oh, wait a minute. No, I've got another one. Ah, wait 1 second. I've got this here. Now these are acrylics. Dalaroni.
Oh, wow.
That is a pink.
Go pink. Go big. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
That pink.
Why not? There we go. So we've got the other cheddar, or we've got orange, Perrinone orange, or naphtha red light, or cadmium orange hue. I don't think we'll bother with that yellow. And I will keep the alizarin crimson there as a backup. And we'll get rid of these three, because I don't think they will help much.
Yes.
But that is pink and a half.
Okay. Anne says that Ceri has declared magenta pink.
Ooh, good.
Should have left her alone. Oh, there you go.
Yeah. And I'd forgotten, I got the fluorescent orange as well.
Oh,
So,
gee.
yes.
Okay, everybody, be prepared. We're talking fluorescent, Julie. I don't think there's going to be any grunge here. There's going to be put your
Oh,
shades
don't know.
on.
Let's see. So that.
What's that song?
Just in my head when you
Yeah, it did, didn't it? Earworm, and then it floated right back out, didn't it?
So he says just pink. So let's try with the neon. We've got to try the neon.
Future
Gotta try the
sunlight,
neon.
we have to wear shades. Pop that little hole and
Pop
play
that
it out.
sucker.
And not just on an 8x10 or a little plate, everybody. This is pink on a large gel plate.
I've just remembered what he did. He put it on there, didn't he? Oh well, too late now. Done it. Let me get rid of these other rollers out of the way. I decided not to go for those. And I need these space.
But they're not going down together, Barbara. She'll do a pull of just pink. Maybe. She may make a liar out of me.
I may add some magenta to this. It's quite appalling.
Because Barbara Barbara says orange and pink equal coral.
Yeah.
Right, Julie? But she's inspired, not imitating. We shall see. Team Pink. Hashtag Team Pink. Hi, Joni.
Here's the old one. I'll use that one first.
Exactly. You know, you guys notice she always heavy hands it with the paint, but she didn't with that pink, did she?
What if I got a little tiny amount of it? And then, well, I think I've gone a bit overboard now. Good-o. I think that's going to be much better.
I don't know that
Take the paper
Lynn
out.
wants to know, what will Fran do with this gel print? What project will it adorn? I don't think so.
I do not know. We'll see what happens.
This is
So,
mostly just for April hashtag. Hashtag. I'll get it. Hashtag Makers Color Combo April for April. So it's mainly because she wanted to do it.
well, I wanted not necessarily just to do the April color combo, but to have another go with Ceri's method. And as I say, I used to do that when I first started gel plating, but I haven't done it so long, and so I'm going to follow Ceri to remind myself how the heck to do it. So let's pull that up and see what happens. That is not bad, is it?
Oh.
That is a stunning color. Now we can do some of that fadey stuff with white.
I'm immediately going to Herman's Hermits and Paul Revere and the Raiders and
now if I was going to use this, I'd be using it with black and white, definitely with black.
The future's so bright.
Just for a second, I want to get another sheet out to make sure I've pulled everything off. I don't think there's much left on there anyway, but let's just.
It was the magenta, wasn't it, Julie? I think the second color was the magenta.
It was, yeah. Quinacridone magenta. I do hope that's not one that's going out of style.
Flower power, right, Lynn? Hippy dippy Nehru jackets and peace pendants and.
Oh, not a lot come up. Okay, fine. So we'll see what happens with that later. Now then, next thing, we're going to put some on here and do what Ceri's doing. Not that one. Fluorescent orange. Let's have a bit of fluorescent orange or cadmium orange hue.
Did
Galeria.
you
Why
get the out?
Oh, that's a very good point. Yeah, what a good idea. Here's the stencil pack.
Okay.
Now, one of them I wanted to use was this one.
Oh. Okay, welcome back.
Which I've got two. And another one I wanted to use was further back, I think. Well, I can use Quiggles. Quiggles is a good one. Quiggles.
My understanding, Anne and Fran had asked me about this. My understanding was the burnt orange was going away because there was something that was included to make it.
The quinacridone part, I think, probably.
Was difficult to get, was limited short supply or not even in supply. So if they didn't have that product already to make the burnt orange, then they weren't going to be having any more. Hence, that's what I read that was making it unavailable in future. The burnt orange, making it discontinued. That's the word I wanted. Yeah, there you go. You got some nice stencils there. Nice choices.
Yeah. Plop that down there. Pick that up there. And I should have some fairly good paper as well, because I deliberately went and got that sketchpad paper. So we've got a nice selection of things here. So we've got some squares. We've got some flying spaceships, flying saucers, and we've got some
cascade.
These kind of squares, which I called archaeological map.
Yeah.
And we've got the one that Patricia did a mishmash of the different sizes. So we've got that. Bendy a bit because I'm not very good at putting things away. There we are. So we can use that as well. And that's a smaller one. And that's the normal size one of the same thing. So this is a smaller one of the combo, because you can see there's little bits much shrunk down. And there's my squares. Don't want that one.
And I'm not trying to enable or push, but if anybody needs to go purchase any new stencils and the ones you don't have that she's showing, there's the link for it.
And this is the 4-way bit.
There it is again. Yeah, I'd like
the 4 together. And this is the one with just different sizes of that. It's Quiggles. Good inversion of quiggles. I don't know if Mariah's got that one up yet. Probably not.
I don't think so.
No. I'm just going to cut around it because I don't want it showing a
Which
square.
one? The Quiggles? The one she's
Yeah.
holding now is the Quiggles. Or that's the Quiggles too, isn't it?
Yeah, this is the Quiggles with it repeated 4 times to make a nice pattern.
Yeah. So I don't know. Yeah, don't know if no, it's in Dropbox. Yes, she just put it in there, Mariah. So it isn't.
I put it in a while ago, I think.
Oh yeah, because I already got it. So what did you do?
Because I put it in a semic. I put it in abstract. That's right. I put it in abstract folder.
Oh, today you added the grandma and grandpa.
That was yesterday or the day before. Can't remember.
I just
One of them.
Okay, Mariah added the. Okay, you and Mariah. I just got the notifications. So Mariah, if you went to the Dropbox, you'll see that she added grandma and grandpa now of the Hairy Violets.
Well, she asked for it, and I did tell her that I'd done that. Well, that was at least yesterday.
Yeah.
If not.
So she may have already gotten it. Yeah, I only just saw the notification. Oh, you need to work on them. Okay. She got them. She needs to work on them. Okay. Thank you, Brad.
Yeah, because I'm still not very good at doing the version that cuts best for them. Some things cut quite well for them if they're big shapes. Like that Quiggles will probably cut all right. Right, let's put some patterns down. I want to use this one because I haven't used this one, this big one, for quite some time, if not ever. And this one, which is similar.
Yep.
And what else can I use in the corner? Archaeological. Or that one. One of those two.
Kisses. I remember now. He did kisses when he did it. Well, when he came back. The first one was a pull, but then he did kisses.
Right. So we've got this one for a pull.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it? Oh, there you are, dearie. Come on. Join in the fun. And we want that piece because I want to pick up this edge. Everything's falling over. Don't do that. Oh, there's a little bit of an edge there as well.
I'm glad you saw that.
That's because I don't have paper that is the same size as the plate. I have paper that's I have tissue that's much bigger and rice paper that's much bigger, but I don't have stuff that's the same. Ooh, that's not bad, is it?
That just, wow.
That's quite loud.
Yeah, that's very, wow.
Yeah, that's quite
loud.
So then we take this off.
You want to take Rufus for a walk at night, take that tape to your back.
Yeah, should be able to see quite well. Right, this is one I haven't taken anything off, so I'm going to have to add some pink to this later.
Yes, I'm old-fashioned. I'm not big on fluorescence unless it's reflective.
Well, we have the white. We have the option with the white to calm things down again, don't we?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. I'm going to pick up some more on this edge of this paper.
Yep, he was just doing kisses.
Well, this is drying rapidly, so I'm trying to pick up as much as I can. Oh, I didn't get anything off that. There we are. That's it.
I was talking about that in the stream about how where you are, it could stay wet longer or it could dry faster depending on time of year. So these are things to keep
Yeah.
in mind.
It's getting warmer now. We're very nearly at the time where we turn off the heating. Very nearly. Don't keep getting in the way. Come on, lovely. I don't seem to be using the side plate at all. Supposed to be. I'm just putting stuff on there in the hopes that I might be able to use it later. Right. I often think that it's the second plate, it's the second pull, the second sheet that comes out better.
Well, you've got the plate warmed up.
Well, not that, but because it's less of a full-on colour. It's the bits left over, the little pieces, and I like that. Oh, this is nice. That's nice, isn't it? Isn't that lovely?
Better.
More of grunge. For me.
Yeah. Absolutely. And you can, I don't know what you see, but we can see the definition of the stencil better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you still get the definition of the stencil there, but it's such a glary color that it really sort of...
It does something to the camera.
Yeah, poor little camera.
Yeah, I heard it screaming.
Have I got any white? I've got Pearl Titan Buff, which is about as close to white as I think I've got. I don't think I've actually got any white. Not in that anyway. I might have some in a... I'm going to have to use Titan Buff, folks. I don't have white. And it's a new one. So, gotta take the Daisy flip off.
Mariah sent you hearts on the last one. I agree. The last one was good. The first one, wow.
Thank you. I quite like that one.
Made the
that was a bit full on, wasn't it? Just a bit. Well, let's see if we can calm things down a bit. We'll use some squares and flying circles or something. How about I shake it? New bottle, better shake it. I could use pearl. That's almost white. But we'll try this first.
Thank you for being here, Kathy.
Falling off. Hi, Kathy. Did I say hi before?
You did. You're fine.
Oh, look, I've got some red coming off with that now. That's going to be pink.
It's probably on the brayer.
Yeah, probably is.
That's the other thing I noticed with Elizabeth had dedicated brayers.
Uh-huh.
So that she didn't cross color where she didn't want the extra color. It doesn't bother me.
All right. And that one to do another little corner.
Oh, that's a nice idea.
Yeah.
So Lynn has an idea for that very first pull, the really in your face pinky one.
Yeah.
She says, use some circle mask and the pearlescent white.
I don't have pearl. Oh, I forgot pearl. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
What was that? What and pearl?
Pearlescent white. So you could use the pearls.
What else? She said something else. She said.
Circle masks.
I haven't got circles masks out.
Well, then just put that really pinky pink thing over.
A little bit on there. A little bit on there, but not much. Off there. Okay. Let's see what else we get off it with removing these.
put them way over there, like over there, other room, door closed, and revisit them later. Like really, you can embellish them or do more with them later, but like when I'm not around.
When you're not watching. Beast.
Actually, I'd want to see how you grunge them up. Yeah.
Well, I've started a bit. I'm going to do a bit more. I'm going to do what you said with a bit of pearl, because I don't think that Titan buff was quite white enough. I ought to have some white.
Anne said that she bought a set of the U.S. Art interference paints, and she's enjoyed playing with them. Yeah, I think I might have one or two. Quite nice. Oh, they were
Titanium white. I thought I had one.
There you go.
Right, this is the second pull, taking up the pickup from that. That's not too bad at all. I'm going to do a bit with white, and I'm going to do something else. I'm going to do the quiggles, I think. I'm going to do quiggles. So I want to do white.
Your bottom right corner is off camera, but you're...
Yeah, that's because I'm trying to get things in.
I know. I saw that. You're full up there, woman. Woman.
Let me get rid of that wax. Woman. Let me put these on the side, and I might have a little bit more room.
Oh, it must be you, Julie. Let me... Yeah, it must be you. Now, there's been a couple times where Fran has skipped on me, but nothing, no major buffering, just like a blip. And that was early on. There you go. Finger. There you go. We can't go through the day without you getting your fingers colored.
Yeah. Well, I definitely have.
Oh, not bad, Anne. Not bad at all. Half off. Not bad at all.
Now I'm going to do it the other way around this time. By that I mean I'm going to put the second one down first and the first one down second.
You know why, Barbara? It's supply. They probably are. I think it's a bot generated sometimes on the prices if it's sold by Amazon. If you look in the description area and see if it's sold by Amazon, it's bot generated what the price will be, and it goes by supply. The stupid bot raises the price when they get short on supply. I like.
So I haven't got anything else in that corner, so I'm just going to put the squares in with it.
Okay, Joni. Bye. Don't spend too much. Save money for crafty stuff. I like those quiggles. They make me think of car gaskets. We had talked about that a long time ago. For carburetor gaskets and blah, blah, blah.
Let's see what we can get up off that. Okay. Well, that's not bad. Here we go. That's not bad at all.
Not bad.
Nice. Let me just see if I can pull that little bit up there.
Still pink, but it's not bad.
Yeah, that got that bit up as well. That's super. Lovely. Right, now we take this lot off. See what we've got underneath. And pop this down.
Oh, I'm surprised because you did a pull and yet that paper puckered right there.
It did a bit, didn't it?
Yeah, and I don't usually see that unless the plate is really wet, and I know it's not. Huh.
that is the cable.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. That's calming down beautifully.
If you say so.
Well, a bit. The other one's quite a bit calmer.
It needs some blues. Yeah, I like that one better. Definitely, I like that one better. It
Bit of
much
black on there, you know.
needs blues and greens and yellow in there. Straighten your plate. Oh, it's because we're so calming, Heather, because we fire you up at the first half with all kinds of laughter and silliness, and then we bring you down and calm you down on the second half, and then you want to go take a nap.
Something like that. Okay, let's try a little bit of this. This is violet blue iridescent. So it's kind of pink-ish.
Oh, I agree, Anne. Anne says that second pull that was brighter, it looked like a dress that Twiggy would have worn.
Ah, yeah, the 60s. The
Mhm.
swinging 60s.
Pop art.
So let's do one of the things just like that. Just a little bit.
It just seems
There we go. Let's see what happens.
color on your braid and let it dry. Oh, and you know what? It's funny you should say that because I just told Fran she's
Gotta have some more white in that one.
yeah. What was the book we were talking about? Fran, what was the book we were just talking about?
Howl's Moving Castle.
Yes, Howl's Moving Castle. I've read it and I've seen the movie, but I do like the book better. And Fran has read to me. Her mother did some writing and Fran read some of it to me. We spent some time and it was just listening to Fran's voice is very soothing. So I told her she had to get Howl's Moving Castle and read me a bedtime story so I can fall asleep at night.
Well, I'll have to go and find it. It's in one of the doodles. What am I picking that up for? I need a pearl. I need pearl. I want to do some pearl. Interference blue.
Nope, Twiggy was a 60s fashion model. And she was called Twiggy because she was like a twig. She was skinny. Okay, Paula.
Leslie. Can't remember her other name. Leslie something.
Yeah. Paula's got to go. Thai food.
Oh, bye, Paula. Thai food.
Coffee in the morning. Oh, your morning. Okay. Or maybe bedtime. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow at PM Artist Studio, Paula. Thank you for being here and for the thumbs up, the support, the silliness. Yep, that's her, Barbara. That was Twiggy. Yeah, cover that pink up on your brayer. That's just wrong. I love Howl's Moving Castle. I loved reading it. Well, you can use the big one. Just go off the plate with it.
Yeah.
You know? Just use the corner of it. Or not. Too late.
Yep, too late. Right. Now I'm going to see what I can pick up with this one.
And your bottom right corner is off screen, just so you know. Oh, didn't cover the whole. Oh, there it goes. Okay.
So that's what we use this for.
Hi, Belinda. Did I say hi to you? Fran, did you say hi to Belinda?
I think I did. Hi, Belinda. There we are. I've made sure.
maybe at the very beginning, and I already forgot.
I'm just going to put this down. Look at good color up.
So, Paula's already left, so I'm wondering, all of this will qualify as being, you'll have to put, oh, wow. You'll have to post stills in
That's
Makers
nice.
with the hashtag.
Yep. And we'll take these up.
And whoever
And put this down.
whoever came up with the idea for pink in any color combo, let's try not to do that again for at least a year or so.
Yeah, what good idea.
Please. I remember Yardley, and I remember Yardley. Add it, give it a little love. Squiggy. On Laverne and Shirley, it was Squiggy, was the really goofy short guy. I think it was Squiggy. Wasn't that on Laverne and Shirley?
Yep.
Yep, Squiggy, not Twiggy. Yeah. Well, that's not bad. I mean, you barely showed it, but that's not bad, even though it's pink. Probably because it's a smaller piece. I can live with that. That's not
Well,
bad.
it's because it's on white as well.
Yeah.
Just a piece of card I'm just using to pull that up. So let's
Yeah,
see
but
what we
it's
get here. That's getting nice and calm now, isn't it? Got a little bit of flash through there. Nice and calm, but not bad.
I like
We
your
need
quilt.
some black with that. And we need some black with this, definitely.
I definitely like those Quiggles, though. So when
Yeah.
Mariah can get them in the shop.
Did I put, I'm not sure if I've even put those in the Dropbox. I don't know if I even thought about that. I might have done.
Well,
Did you
they are
download?
because I've already downloaded them.
Right, you said that, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So I wouldn't
Good.
have them if I didn't get them from there.
So I want to clean that.
I love P's 44 Circle Rings of Madness. I will say that.
44 Circle Rings of Madness. Is that what did Mariah take P's circles, take a shot of it, and turn it into a stencil? Because I think she should.
It's in the shop, 44 rings. It's like she used
That's just a separate ring, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think she made a Franken stencil out of it.
Well, she should take a screenshot of P's arrangement and turn it into a stencil, I think. I can't find my water. Where's my water?
No, I don't think they're. No, I think they're all
Well,
in.
all right, I've got water in there, so if I can't find the. Oh, wait a minute, what's that? One water spray there, right there. Good-o.
Your camera's way wonky now.
It's all right, I'm just cleaning this plate over here, that's all.
Okay, dokie.
I want to put a little dab of black down. I want to swamp anything.
Yeah, I don't know if she Franken stenciled them or not. It doesn't look like it. It looks like 44 individual circle rings of madness. I gotta bring that back up.
I still think she ought to do that.
There you go. There. But yeah, they're in the shop now.
There we go. Now. Right. I want some black on here, so black. Have I got any black? I must have some black. I've got Mars black somewhere. Well, I've got black. Crawford and black. That'll do. That's black. Oh, I've got an enormous, great big ring there. Ooh, rather nice.
Oh.
Good.
Treasures.
Yeah, nice little treasures.
Right? Anne said, whatever you're doing over there, I'm saying pull up that brayer and straighten your plate or camera.
Oh, sorry.
And Anne said that there was a discussion of making the circles a stencil, but I think Mariah said it would not stay connected as a stencil.
It would when it was bits going over it. I'm sure it would. I can make one for you if you like. Sure, I could. Now then. Well, squares. Now, I think I might need another sheet of paper.
I like that too.
Possibly.
My goodness. We went from hot pink to stark black. Oh. The Addams Family. Wednesday.
This one, that's the one I was looking for. And then this,
I don't know.
edge of it,
Wait and see.
over here. Get rid of that one. Get this one, see what we can get.
I would have said black or navy blue, midnight blue. Oh, look at that. See, now that's getting there. It needs
That's nice.
that. It still needs something, but it's getting there. Thank you. And look at
Now
the
this is going to go on the fiery one.
I like that. So Ceri inspired Fran's way.
I guess. I started out trying to follow Ceri and then just completely forgot about it and went mad.
That's all right. You do you. You can't stop being you. It won't work. I've tried. Look at that.
That's not bad at all. That's
not bad.
calmed it down quite a bit, isn't it?
Yeah, you.
But I'm thinking that I could also do a little bit of
Could you put some interference or pearl down and pull all that
now? See what I'm doing over here? I'm just going like this, you see? And I'm just taking a little bit of that and a little bit of
exactly, that. Heather. Heather says it looks like computer circuits. Exactly. Yep.
And a little bit of
grunge that up. There you go. Who said at the beginning to grunge it up? Look at that. That's some grunge. There you go.
And what I was also thinking was put some more black on here.
And did anybody see what I saw? I saw wonky rooftops.
Could well be. Just need a Dick Van Dyke coming down and we're well away.
Oh, you're going to lose them. Oh.
What? Oh, those. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm going to go like, first I'm going to pull that up with a fresh sheet because I'm quite happy with what we're getting so far.
I try to keep her lined up, people, but we get what we get. Let's not interfere with the flow here. You just yell at me if you feel like you need it straightened up, and then I'll yell.
What?
What? Huh? There you go. It
Sorry.
It just can't be helped. It just goes. You go. You do you.
Well, there it is. It's right there.
right? It's
I was thinking was,
oh, for that other pink one you pulled, that long one.
thinking about that. And then
One-handed. Look at you.
fresh roller, need fresh roller, not one that's already used.
Oh,
All right.
well, these ones you see here now, Heather, these are the flying saucers. Her flying saucers.
They're already, I think.
Yeah, they're in the shop. The other ones, the square ones that yeah. These are the flying saucers because these are one of my favorites of Fran's.
Now, just to finish off with this little bit here, like that. And there we are. Now I can let that sit for a moment or two. I don't think it's not going to take long.
Okay, Trish, thank you for being here. We'll see you tomorrow in the live stream.
We want
Watch video
orange.
tomorrow.
We've lost
And
the
I hope
orange a bit.
Abby's doing okay. But she'll get a package tomorrow and it'll cheer her up.
I'm going to put some Perignon orange on here now.
That's how we all start, Heather. We start out with no money, so we have to make do and do our own, draw our own or do our own. And it's okay.
I need a different brayer because that one's getting gooey. Now, where did I do? What did I do with the other one? I moved a load of brayers a little while back. There we are.
Yeah, sometimes even with the brayer off sheet, you just know if you get wet paint back on it, it's going to activate the last paint you used. So dedicated brayers.
That's why I didn't want to. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that.
I'm trying to brayer off and there's nowhere to do it.
I know what you meant.
Right. Now, that's looking quite nice. Let's get this one. Let's do the other side of it just to see what happens.
Oh. So no stress. I just want you to know you're 8 minutes from 2 hours. So, if you stop there, if you stop somewhere in here and just
I'm on a roll now.
I know.
Whoa, that's looking lovely.
Wow.
Isn't that lovely?
I
That's
like
nice.
that.
Just need a bit of pink in it. So I put a bit of magenta in it, I think.
I like what you've got down there too.
Don't suppose I'll get much off that.
Yeah. Well,
Little tiny bit, little bit. Not much.
Okay.
So let's put some pink with that. So quinacridone magenta is allowed. So goody. And in order to stick with the pinkness, tiny bit of the pearl. Just a little tiny bit.
A little bit more. A little bit.
That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. Don't go mad.
Oh, I want to go mad.
No, we'll get some streaks in it then.
And there's the selling down at the bottom. I saw it. Yep, there it is. There it goes. Nice plate. Even after it's so warmed up and you're still getting selling this late in the day. Wow. Okay, Heather. I'm jealous. Heather's got Reese's peanut butter cups.
Mm-hmm.
Do we get to see? No?
Well, let's see what we pull up.
Nothing like hanging out with Mad Frankie. Wow.
Well, that brought back some, I don't know, it seems to have brought back some pink and, yeah, pink. Whitey pinky, pinky pinky.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
It didn't. Yeah. Now the next pull will be the perfect pull.
If I put a little bit more pearl on this, that other one is quite dark.
Yeah.
So let's see what we get with that. If we still got some magenta on my brayer.
Yep.
It off with all this. I'm not convinced that this is going to work for me, I mean, I've used it and yeah, okay, but it's in my way of brayering off. So I'm moving it out. Ceri's got too big a desk.
No, he doesn't.
Well, compared with me, he's got a huge desk.
Yeah, he does have more workspace, play space.
What?
Yeah, I do.
Now, this is what it looks like now.
See, that looks like wonky rooftops to me. I thought it was cool. If it was going to be pink, that's not bad. Like a sunset on the rooftops.
Well, I think I just keep going with orange and pink and black and wait until you get something you like.
Layers, right?
It could take a while.
And if worst comes to worst, at the very end, just give up and put a bunch of hairy violets on there and call it a day.
That would do it, definitely. Yeah. Let me just get this. Actually, this bit is looking quite nice now, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And it's just pulling off the edges. It's getting quite interesting.
I mean, you really ruin the black when you put pink with it, but okay. Well, there it toned down a little bit.
That's comes sort of backgroundy, and we've still got a lot of color in this one. I like that. That could do as a base sheet or something.
Yeah. That
needs some work. I think I need some white on that. So where's my little white? White.
One more. 3 minutes.
This one down.
That's enough. Let's not go mad.
Why not? Roll it that one. Where's it gone? Oh, it's down there.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how it goes, Julie. Okay, where are we at? We are. Yes, it is Mad Frankie. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you for all the thumbs up. We really appreciate those thumbs up. Any comments? If you come back and watch the replay, any comments? I should have said this earlier. Please leave a comment, and I'll make Fran come back and talk to you.
Yeah, she reminds me. She's my memory.
Well, that's the one thing. I'll see the comments, but the one thing I won't do is answer in your place. It's like, no, I got to, you got to take some responsibility here
Oh.
too.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, come back and leave a comment just to make her come back. And
Oh, that's nice. Look at that.
oh, I like.
Isn't that nice?
Good job.
I like that. That's interesting.
What do you think, Julie? You were scared. What do you think?
Just keep going till you get something nice.
She thought you were going to white out the whole thing. Anne says grand, so I'm thinking she loves it. I want to hear what. Okay, Colleen, thank you for being here. In and out. We appreciate it. And the thumbs up. Oh, she's still thinking on it. Well, see, it's a matter of taste. Yeah, you probably could. You should try the pink and orange. Yeah, do the. See, I like that.
I like that. That's a nice age. I need more of those squares. I need to cut a few more of the squares.
Right.
Because I'd like to get the squares on the whole
laser prints. Julie, I'd like to see what you come up with for the hashtag makers color collab for April. Pink and orange. I'd like to see what you do with it. Post it in makers with the hashtag. I want to see that.
See, if you don't like it, a little bit like
I'll never find it now.
There we go. I'm done.
The hashtag.
I'm done.
That's the collage. That's not the one I want. I want the color combo. There it is. Makers, color combo, April. Color spelled COLOUR. So make sure you get that correct.
That's not showing up so well because of the shine, but I really like this piece here. I think I would do another piece with this. I would do more of this because I really like that.
Oh, there's the hashtag.
Lovely. That's this one. Or is it that one? I think it's this one. Yeah. Lovely. Yeah.
Lynn, you're right. Fran has stepped way out of her comfort zone to complete the color challenge. Did this also count on the stencil challenge? Oh, there you go, Fran.
And Diane Bell says, what if we're Canadian? What with the color combo? You can do the thing if you're Canadian. I'm a quarter Canadian.
She's in the UK, so I don't. Yeah. Oh, as far as how it's spelled. Oh, you gotta use the hashtag that I posted because that's what Paula posted in Makers. So that's why I pushed that hashtag there. The way.
Are you coming back to say bye-bye?
I am. I'm going to come back and say bye-bye to everyone. Look at that. Why does it do that?
I don't know. I keep trying to tell it not to.
Yeah.
I like it best. I think that one's the most successful. But I like that for that piece at the bottom. That bit there.
That one. Yeah.
Rest of it's got something, but not as much as that bit. So I think I'd go over with that again. I'd probably get the gel plate out, put some white down, or even put some orange down and use that to pick up some color and then put it back on there. See, on this one, I mean, put it on the gel plate, pick it up, put the color down on that.
I think you did an excellent job of trying to kill pink.
Well, I tried.
Yes, you did. So thank you everyone for being here. We will see you tomorrow.
Don't you like it?
In PMR Studio broadcast. There's orange in there. There's orange.
Yeah, it's there and a bit.
It's in there.
I need to bring a bit of orange back into this one. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, bye-bye, everybody. I'm pressing the button now. Bye-bye.